Good early morning, YouTube. At the time of this recording, it was 1:50 in the morning. And what do woodworkers do when they can't sleep? Well, you might as well be creative and do something productive. So, had this block that, if you've seen any of my videos, you might have seen this piece of wood just like in the background. Just like a scrap piece of pine beam that I've had, and decided instead of just sitting on the couch, being an insomniac, just go make something productive in the garage. So that's what I ended up doing. So all we're going to do here is make a small little bowl. Not a lot of problems with this project. This literally took me 45 minutes to make, which was surprising, because when you don't have to do crazy amounts of sanding, you don't have to set up epoxy, you don't have to pop out anything out of a mold, things tend to go a lot quicker. So just wanted to do something productive and just instead of sitting on the couch watching TV at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I thought this would be a little bit better use of my time. And I have horrible insomnia, can never sleep well, and it's been raining here in West Texas, which has been nice, but I just don't sleep. But this was a good use of the time. So got this on the lathe, not a whole lot of issues. The great thing about working with just one single block of wood like this is that you don't have to worry about different forms of material. You don't have to worry about different types of wood. It's just one piece of just junk pine that you can turn into something cool. So the grain on this one was really good. I was concerned, if you saw earlier, there was that piece of splitting within the wood itself, and what I was concerned about was, like, as I worked the material down, it was gonna like pop off the lathe. And you can see here on the bottom near the tailstock, you can see that crack, and I was a little bit concerned. I worked on that material as much as possible and then started making the mortise. And I didn't think I was going to have enough material here to make like an effective mortise, but the wood was so soft, it's nice and dried out, and just made it a little bit deeper than I usually would because we didn't have a lot of material for it to attach to when you reverse it on the chuck. So that was a little bit deeper than I liked, but overall not a whole lot of problems with that. So go ahead and take the faceplate off of it. You can see here, it's a small little cup. You could put, I don't know, paper clips in this thing. It's just a cool little decorative piece, nothing fancy, no epoxy, just a early morning project essentially. And as I am recording this, it's now like 3:10 in the morning. So you guys are gonna watch this today. Today's actually June 1st, and you guys are gonna watch this a little bit later on in the morning. But overall, this actually turned out a lot better than I thought. Nothing popped off the lathe. This part went surprisingly well. Just gouged it out using the large and small round carbide tool. Didn't have to use the bull gouge on this one, and just went through it like butter. Not a whole lot of issues. Adjusted the banjo a little bit. Came back, hit it with a square carbide tool. Got to a nice depth. And really didn't have any issues, like I said, which was good, because when you're doing projects at 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, the last thing you want to do is have any kind of like real issues with it. The worst thing that happened during this whole project is I got to clean up the workshop. That's about it. But overall, really happy how this turned out. So got a nice depth on it. And this is the easiest part. This is what I like working with just plain wood like this, especially just junk pine. Went from 180 or 120 up to 180 grit as far as sanding, and had no issues with it whatsoever. So we didn't have to spend hours doing that. Came back, hit it with that wood wax. You can see this cool wood grain in it, tiger stripe looking bowl here. So really fun little project. It's nice, something simple, nothing too intricate, and really happy how this turned out overall. I think it went relatively well. I'm going to be tired the whole rest of the day, but at least we got to make something productive. So something cool for the channel. So hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys sleep well at night. Hope everybody's getting plenty of rest and sleep. I'm going to probably stay an insomniac as usual and make more stuff. So I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, subscribe. Peace. All right, so this is what woodworkers do when they're bored at 2 o'clock in the morning. So this little guy took 45 minutes from the time I started it to the time I finished, and this looks like a cool little cup. Might be able to drink something out of this. Wouldn't recommend that though. but you can put paper clips or something cool in it. Just had a piece of scrap wood that was just laying over here, and decided to be productive because I have horrible insomnia, can never sleep well. So just decided to be productive instead of just watching TikTok and garbage all throughout the night. So sometimes you just gotta get creative, shut your brain off. But cool little guy, not a lot of problems, surprisingly, with all the chips and the giant cracks that were in it. So overall, really happy how this turned out. Basic little bowl, man. This is what woodworkers do when they're bored, just create something. Gotta clean up the shop a little bit, but I'll do that tomorrow after work. But overall, happy how this little guy turned out. Cool little dude. So hope you guys liked it. It was a quick, short little video. Usually I just release on Sunday, but decided, hey, why not post something for Thursday randomly. So hope you guys liked it. Hope you got something out of it. Hope everybody has a good weekend. And I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, cool. Peace.